Welcome to Headwreck, that show where we discuss the things that have wrecked our heads during the week and try to make sense of it all. I'm John Bird, and with me as always is Alan.
Hi, everybody. I am
Alan,
drinking a Guinness because I put my Christmas decorations up today. So I'm
Alan,
having a Guinness to celebrate.
Alan, you're wrecking my head. You're wrecking my head already. That was my hot topic. That Guinness looks delish. But what I
It's
wanted
not.
to say was, right, wait, before we jump into the hot topic that you totally ruined in by cutting in there, make sure you follow, like, and review us on. You've totally thrown me off now, Alan. We're on the socials, aren't we? There you go.
If you want to follow us on Instagram or any of our other socials like X, we are head_rect. Give us a like, give us a comment. And if it was Facebook, we'd both gladly take a poke at this stage in our lives.
And I haphazardly joined Blue Sky as well, that new one that's the Twitter rival, to see what that's like. So, but anyway, so far, nothing to talk about. There you go. So I'm going to kick off with the hot topic that Alan has ruined, and it is people saying to me all the time, it's too soon to put up the tree. Now, if you're listening to this months down the line, this is mid to late November, so people are starting to put their decorations up. But is this too early to be putting the tree up? That's my question, right? I love the Christmas tree and I love it all being up. And when I saw your post on the socials today that you put up the whole tree, I went, it looks cool. And I walked past houses today saying, with all the decorations and the tree up. I personally like to wait until the Late Toy Show, because that's kind of our deadline, which is
it's early this year,
Friday. But so do you think it's too early? Well, there's no point in asking you now, Alan, because you certainly don't think it's too early to put your tree up, because you've got it all glitterattied. Your house looks like it's just been bejazzled, bejazzled, or whatever that word is. So it's not too early for you.
Well, so I think the point you made earlier about the toy show is I would normally have them up ready for the toy show, but the toy show is on a Friday. For those of you who are not in Ireland, don't know what the toy show is, the best way to explain this I'm going to try to make this sound as dodgy as possible, is they lock a load of kids into a studio without any parents. A man, anywhere between 40 to 60, plays with them and then gives them gifts. And then says, hey, everyone in the audience, thanks for joining. In order to shut you up, here's a bribe of one for everyone in the audience. And that's what I think it is.
That's more or less it. And the Irish nation kind of make that the kind of starting point of when the decorations can go up. Yeah. So it's more or less always around the time of Thanksgiving in America.
Absolutely. And normally it's normally kind of the very first weekend in December, or the very final weekend in November, which it is. But because I think it's the month is weird this month. Now, I'm saying that I would rather wait. This took 2 days to put up the decorations between two people.
It looks lovely, to be fair. It does look great. And there's little laser lights blinking across your face every now and again. I can see it. So it's like you're in a really, really shite nightclub. You're drinking Guinness and there's glitter lights all over your face and you're the only one there. You're like a newbie DJ at a shit disco. You've got the headphones on, the mic, and there's no one there. There's no music playing. That's
what they always are.
So it's not too early for you. No, I don't think this whole, I think when you're ready, you're ready. Personally, I like to wait until then, because that's the Late Toy Show, because that's when the Christmas vibes kind of kick in for me, because it's Christmassy. But no, if you want, there was one year where we left our Christmas decorations up until Valentine's. We took them down the day before Valentine's and then did Valentine's decorations. And it was cool, because it was it's still Christmas.
Story that's going to one up you on this. My parents kept the Christmas tree up for close to 10 years. Oh, just to clarify, it wasn't a real tree, but they kept it for 10 years. They made it into
that sounds like the opening celebration of a horror story.
The tree was up for 10 years. Little did they know. So basically what he did was similar to you. Valentine's Day, you put up little hearts and various different things. For Easter, they put up little chickens and rabbits. Then throughout the summer, obviously.
Did they put presents under the tree as well for all the different? No. Okay.
No, but then there's various birthdays throughout the year. So they put a happy birthday banner and a couple of balloons on the tree. So there's probably
the image
about 6 months of the year when nothing happens.
So shit, right? But it probably was great. But it's like a couple of balloons and a banner going "Happy Birthday" on a Christmas tree in the corner. Oh, Alan.
It worked. But also in fairness, now my parents are in their 70s. And they weren't at the time when they kept the tree up. But my dad's rationale was he has to get up into the attic to put the tree up and put the tree down. He says he's getting older. It's a pain. He says it's just not worth it. And I know what? I'm in my early 40s. I kind of get that now.
Oh, I do too. I have to get up in the attic tomorrow to get the tree, to get it ready for the Friday, because it has to be ready and up on Friday. So I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
It was earlier last year, and I think when COVID happened, I think it put it on like November 7th or something like that. Because I think everyone was just pissed off at being indoors for COVID, going, I just wanted to celebrate something. But I've also was thinking earlier is going, it takes 2 days to put up the decorations. Why wouldn't they want them up for like 6-7 weeks?
I know, you want to get but there does become a point though after a while, and certainly for me that time that we left it up to Valentine's, we're after a while like going, oh, there's no fucking room in the sitting room, right? I think it's time to take them down. But then the room is so bland when you take them down. So shit.
And for all of our 7 listeners who've listened to some of our previous podcasts, I mentioned about my robot vacuum. So this is the challenge I have with Christmas decorations. It comes along. I can make, because of my new mic, I can go beep, beep. And when it catches on a cable, and I've got cables obviously hanging down from the bottom of the tree. Yeah. So I've had to like manipulate cables and random branches to make, have you ever seen people, you may have seen these memes or these memes, depending on whatever you want to say, of people charging their electric car on the road, and they've created like an area that goes out from their house over the path and drops down on top of the car. Have you ever seen it? That's kind of what I have to do with my plug. So Emma, name of my vacuum, doesn't eat the cables.
Hold on a second. How did that not come up on the robot vacuum episode that you're
Emma?
It's named Emma. Does Emma do any called Oliver tricks? Oh, fuck's sake. I thought Oliver would have been a better name for Christmas, to be fair, a Christmas vacuum robot.
But it's not but it's like a vacuum's not just for Christmas, unless your house is fucking manky for 11 months of the year.
It's
Christmas muck. We keep it for the year.
Sucked.
It blows.
I think and I wanted to say, do you know what? I think it's about time to give a big shout out, because it's Thanksgiving and the Christmas spirit and all that. I think Thanksgiving is this weekend, isn't it? Yeah, I think on Black Friday.
26 normally, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's so. Yeah,
it's kind of the period of it. So do a big shout out to our American listeners. Believe it or not, we have American listeners. We have Australian listeners. We have English listeners. We have Polish listeners. We have German listeners. We've listeners all over the world, which is absolutely amazing.
None in Ireland, though.
Really, really high content, and this is kind of why I'm bringing this up as well, because I thought this was really funny, because I wanted to do a shout out. We have a high concentration of listeners in Iowa for some reason. I don't know why, but thank you for listening. We respect you and love you, and we're gonna try and do the accent, but it's just always going to be like this. But we got an email in from Iowa, our first American email. Woo! Yay! Okay.
Well, hang on. Did he use American English, or I don't want to say English? Well,
it was it was very short. So it's Sean in Iowa. So my thinking is this guy is Irish. S-E-A-N. So this guy is Irish, right? And he's in America, which is still cool, obviously. So it's
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Thanks
Sean in Iowa asks. So it's not so he asks. It's obviously something that's directing his head. And this is all it says. If nobody buys a movie theater ticket, will the movie still get shown?
Which is a head-wrecking, but that's
really made me think, right? So I actually thought about this. So I recently went to the cinema again, a better movie than last time. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It was the Five Nights at Freddy's. Went with my son. It was very good. Quite bloody, very, very good. And there's a shit ton of ads. My thinking is that it does, because
I think
ads would have paid, or the advertisers would have paid for the ads regardless. And if an inspector or someone came in, I don't know, but maybe that's different in America. An instructor coming in and have to
instructor of the orchestra.
I think
I can sort of probably answer this. I remember many moons ago, I went to the cinema, and I got in about half hour late, and I walked in, and this movie was on about 5 minutes, so that suggests it was on. And I think you might be right. Maybe the studios pay for a certain number of plays. Yeah, so they have to have a certain number of plays.
I don't know. But then you bought that ticket, so they were expecting to show up. They were like, "Oh, there's Alan. He's late again."
No, but that was after it already started. So I got ticket and went straight in. I didn't buy it in advance. This was pre-internet tickets.
Oh, pre-internet. Fucking hell, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, I know,
that was literally someone pressed play on the old VCR, opened the projector and walked away.
I'm going to add that in. Relate to this. This is not what I was thinking, but that's something that wrecks my head is when you go to buy stuff in a cinema and the queue is about 700, maybe there's not then in Wexford, there was like 4 people going to the cinema, but the one up beside me, you're queuing for like 40 minutes and it's like 48 people behind the counter. It takes 12 of them to like almost pick out the popcorn going, what the fuck are you doing? And I was watching them, they go get the drink, come back, go off, get the straw, come back, go off and get the lid, come back. I'm like, do it all the fucking same time.
Look,
sorry.
I don't do that because I don't buy anything in the cinema apart from the ticket. I bring the stuff in. And the funny thing is, actually, this time I stuffed it down into my jacket arms, my sleeves, because I had big bags of crisps and sweets. And my son was like, oh my God, what are you doing? Oh my God, I forgot. I was like, relax, it's fine. But there you go. Hopefully we have unwrecked Sean in Iowa's head. If nobody buys a movie theater ticket, is the movie still shown? I'm going to go with you.
And does anyone hear it? There you go, like a tree.
If the movie is played, does anyone hear it? There you go.
Yeah,
there you go. Okay, so that's
I have another email. If I'm going to join, I love this email. I read this email.
Okay,
it's from Joey, man, woman, neither. I'm not quite sure. Location
could be a parrot. He could be from our listener in Australia. Baby kangaroo. Could be from
hey, the lads, like a normal Irishman in his 30s.
That's the worst.
So
go on.
Yeah. So sorry.
Oh, he's prepping up for this. I can see the screen lighting up your face, right? This is going to be absolutely monumental. Go.
Hi, the lads. Like a normal Irishman in his 30s, I still live at home with my mammy. However, I've just started doing my own washing recently. Yeah. I've just started doing my own washing recently. Where do all the socks go? Why do all the pairs just disappear? Is there a sock vortex, or do Amazon sneak in at night and resell them?
That's a good one.
And
my thinking on that is your mom doesn't want to feel left out, so she's stopping at mid-cycle when you're playing your Xbox and hiding the socks on you so that she'll end up doing it for you. That's what I think is happening there. That's certainly what I think happens when I do the washing here in the house, for sure.
Is it because it's a wank sock? They get separated.
Yeah, and they're like a frisbee when you put them in, so they can easily slip between the rubber and the metal of the drum, and they go missing forever. Or maybe they spin so hard they'd frisbee into outer space.
The problem is I have to go to the newborn baby section, get the socks in there.
Can I just say, right? So I don't know where the socks go. I wonder if you open up the bottom of are they there? But what's the story with a wank sock? I've never had a wank sock. Have you had I don't understand this wank sock thing. I don't get it.
No, I've seen a lot of it online about people having wank socks.
Why a sock? A silk t-shirt, if anything. Come on.
Or a baby grow.
Okay, now you're heading creepy territory there now.
Or a football sock.
But why a wank sock? Like, do people put the sock on and wank into it? Or is it just to wipe up the wank? I don't know.
Hang on. You need to clarify where the sock is. You put the sock on their foot and go, I did one sock on one foot.
No.
It's such a sexy sock and foot. Sock and foot.
All right. So prep it up for me then. Okay. So you who knows about wank socks, me who doesn't. So
I think you just have a wank in the sock. You put the sock on and evacuate their testicular volume into the sock.
There's no way. Surely that's uncomfortable, right? To use a sock as your
orifice.
Yeah, your replicant vagina. Like, surely maybe that chafes.
Maybe just find it very soxy.
Oh, fuck right off.
There we go.
Oh, fuck's sake. Is it the right sock or the left sock? I don't know. I don't know where the socks go, but I certainly don't know where the wank socks go. I'd be too much. Can you imagine? I never, it was tissue. Use tissue. Why a sock? Because if you're living at home, your mom's going to find it when you're too young. Obviously, you didn't do the washing.
And lick it.
She's gonna know exactly.
Suck the sock.
She has to bang it with a hammer to fucking flatten it to get it into the door of the washing machine.
Use as a chopping board.
I'm not going to I don't know what to say on that. But I do have another email actually.
Go for it.
And it's funny because I picked ones related to exactly the time of year, but I didn't think it was going to be so centered around Christmas and all that kind of thing. So here we go. This is Joe Byrne from Clare.
It's okay.
So nice Irish email. Not that we don't know all the other people weren't.
I tell you what, his initials are Job, huh? Does he have one?
Joe Byrne from Clare.
Oh, Joe Byrne. Joe Byrne, sorry.
Why do people get so hyped about Black Friday? The deals are inflated before the event, so it's never really a good deal. It goes on for a whole month now anyways.
Yeah.
And why the fuck do the Americans lose their mind trying to grab the last toaster that cost $10? Cop on, in caps, exclamation mark. There's
how many exclamation marks?
Right. It's not Black Friday anymore. It's like Black Month, isn't it? Practically.
Yeah, I think it's in 2 weeks or something, or Amazon. Depends where you buy from.
But people do lose their shit. I don't really do the Black Friday thing. It's never like, if I want something during the year, just get it. I'm not going to wait for one mental month of the year to buy.
Depends if you're looking for something specific.
If I saw a good deal on something specific that I wanted, I might consider it. But I don't understand this fucking. Yeah, if I need a wank
rib socks.
Come here. Actually, do you know what? There's a good viable market there. Actual sell, not socks for your feet, like sell wank socks. Surely that's been done already. I'm writing that.
They're just normal socks.
No, they're soft on the inside. They're lubricated. They're like a fleshlight on the inside.
Oh, Jesus.
So if you drop it on the ground, so you drop your load into it and drop it on the ground, your mom walks in, she thinks it's just a dirty sock on the ground. She's not going to pick it up. Anyway,
yeah.
Why
the only problem is if you live on your own, your mom picks it up. You're like, what are you doing here?
Well, she was holding the camera. But there you go. I don't know. Like, I don't join it. I can't answer that the Black Friday thing. So I don't know. Have you got another email, Alan?
I don't have it open because as always I close these down.
Right. Well, while you open that, I'm going to say something here. I'm going to say one word to you, and it's probably going to make everyone recoil. Okay, so I had an experience this week with it. So, chatbots, fucking chatbots. I don't think
these are websites when you go in for
website chatbots, right? So picture this: I want to ask a question about something, about a contract I'm in or a complaint. You put in your details. It asks you to put in your details. Then it asks you a few standard questions. Then it says, we can't answer that for you. It puts you through to the rep. Hold on a second, we'll put you through to the representative. What do you have to do then when the representative, I can't talk today, is on? You have to confirm your details again. They have to make sure you're actually real. Then you have to confirm the issue again. And then at the end of it all, they tell you they'll get back to you by email with a resolution. Fuck off, chatbots. They're so fucking pointless. So pointless. They're standard preset questions and answers that don't get you anywhere. You need to talk to someone anyway and do it all again. Just put me through to someone straight away, please.
Yeah. Or we go into chatbot and says, I can't help you with this. And you type in person. Okay. Our opening hours are 9 till 5 o'clock. And you look and it's 4:30 and you're going, I've had that a couple of times going, it's 4:30. You're meant to still be open. Or it's like only open from 9 till 9:25, Monday to Friday. And then 2:47, 2:53 on a Sunday. You're like, all right, thanks for that.
Very handy hours as well. Yeah. Well, that's what really irked me this week were chatbots. They annoy me no end all the time. I try to use them as little as possible. But if it's on your website, make sure you have people there or chats and bots that can answer your question. That's it, me. Yeah, chatbots. Fucking chatbots. Right, go on, give us an email. Have you open up an email now?
I do indeed. Now, this is a bit of a weird one because I think this is self-inflicted. So again,
is this about the wank sock again?
I turn my sock inside out and the tread got caught. Hi, no, the lads, disappointed.
Oh, yes. I didn't have any of the lads. Shame on Sean. Shame on Sean in Iowa.
Yeah. Shame on you, Sharton. This one is from Carl with a K. Hi.
Oceans.
He does, doesn't he? No, it's C. It's C A or he spells his name C or K. Cark. He's wrong, Hark. So I have a pair of runners that I wear regularly, and I put them in the washing machine when they get dirty. So that's fine. I would do that as well. I get that.
Yeah. You're always nervous doing it, but you have to do it.
Yeah, you're kind of going, what do I do? Do I put them in a pillowcase?
Do I leave the laces in? Do I leave it tied? Do I put pillowcase?
Put a tennis ball in it?
And then it sounds like you've thrown a dead body into the fucking washing machine when it kicks off.
Yeah, and your neighbours next door going, shut the fuck up. Where was I? Sorry. Yeah. So the problem I have is whenever I wash them, the laces never stay closed. Is it because I'm washing them, or am I a fucking idiot? That is literally the last sentence on that. So
yeah.
I think
he answered his own question there, didn't he?
Yeah, I think what Kark means in this one is when you wash them, are the shoelaces losing bounceability and they're just not? I don't know. That's a weird one. I don't know. That's a weird one.
Integrity
Yeah,
and open up.
Maybe maybe fabric conditioner softening. I don't know. That's a weird one. I don't know.
Or maybe the same woman, the mother that's hiding the wank socks, is coming in to open the laces out of spite. I don't know.
No. I read this as being going that when they've tried to wearing them, the laces don't stay closed once you wash the runners, not in the washing machine.
Oh, that's what I read. Sorry, when you take it
that's
out.
What I'm reading that.
Oh, because I read it just don't stay closed in the washing machine. Okay, so yeah, the fabric softener kind of would make sense there. Like they're just
all the sperm from the wank socks is going in.
Then you just got to put a shit ton of that fabric softener in the wank socks. It's forever be soft and delightful when you use it. It'd be fucking brilliant.
Yeah, just don't use anyone with pine flavoring on it.
Pine
flavor.
More pine than you can possibly pine for.
Oh, I'm pining for you now.
I am going to shout to an email from, excuse me, it's just Mac. And he's one word, just one word, and an exclamation mark. Another one, they're fond of exclamation marks. No hi, the lads. Because the question we have on our website and that we put out to people is what's wrecking your head? And Mac's answer is women. That's all he said. So Mac has a lot to say. There's a lot said in that's not said. So I like it. But I think that's I'll get in trouble if I start going on about that. So I don't know.
Yeah, be careful.
I have to be really careful on that one. Yeah, it's kind of I don't know. What else wrecked my head this week? Let me think.
Do you know what wrecked my head today?
Oh,
actually, wrecked my head.
Hot topic. So go.
I'm going to pick. This is a very particular item, but it applies to lots of different ones. Ketchup liquid juice. do you know when you squirt out and it's just this pink flavored?
It's like what can only be described as
pre-period, pre-period juice. That's what it looks like.
You have bin juice, pre-period juice, ketchup juice. Now we're talking,
and then you look at your plate.
It's rotten.
And then it flows into your chips or your burger. You're going, your chips then go soggy, and you're going, is this safe?
Here's
the curtain way.
I've never tried. Have you ever dipped your finger on it to taste what that is? Is it water?
What,
is it
pre-period or the ketchup juice?
Yeah, pre-period. Yeah.
I'm assuming it's the water content that's separating it. I'm assuming.
I don't know. Shake the bottle up. Do what it says on the instructions. You're supposed to shake the bottle up.
But is that water liquid not caught in the cap as opposed to, you know, if you have a squirty cap, is it caught in the cap part as opposed to, I don't know.
I'm actually feeling gaggy even thinking about it. I don't know. It's rotten. Have you seen that one where your one is putting mayonnaise or sauce or something on a pizza and then it splodges out everywhere and it looks like Mike Wazowski off Monsters Inc. Have you seen that one? It's so funny. It just looks it's brilliant. That is brilliant.
Possibly I may have blocked it. So here's something actually going to add to this. Are there any particular pizza toppings that wreck your head that people get
pineapple
or put on pizzas?
Pineapple.
I fucking love pineapple.
No.
Love pineapple.
No. I like sweet and savory from time to time, but not pineapple on pizza. It just has no right being there at all. Or sweet corn.
I love sweet corn, but I can't eat sweet corn because it makes my shit look like a pine cone when it comes out.
Did you ever eat sweet corn and then a few days later you look into the bowl like, the fuck did I have sweet corn? Like,
no, the worst is when you haven't had sweet corn.
I had sweet. Yeah, when you.
I'm like, what the fuck is that? Is that like a gallstone? Is it a worm egg? I don't know.
But you feel cleansed.
Sorry for eating anybody.
Absolutely feel cleansed, don't you? The sweet corn it's like
it's
what's it called?
Things put them in soaps. Did it? No, a colonic. No, a colonic. No, I know. I was thinking, they used to put the little hard beads in like face washes. What were they called? The exfoliating.
Oh, they got banned.
Stones.
That were banned. Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is for your ass.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it certainly was when I drank the exfoliation stuff. It was like that for my ass.
Was there sweet corn in it?
It smelled nice.
Now you're rubbing your face, a bit of sweet corn stuck in your beard. So, but the reason I was asking is this, and this interesting topic. So I will eat pretty much anything, and something I want to try.
You have a wondrous diet. It's not in a bad way, but you will eat anything from
period juice,
cock to chicken.
Which came first, the egg or the chicken? Once it came in the sock, I don't mind.
That depends who was sitting on top.
So a girl I work with puts banana on pizza.
Oh, that's odd. But I want to. I want to see what it's like.
You want to try that one?
Yeah, I do.
It's kind of crisps up apparently.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Do you put it on after, or do you put it on and put it in the oven so it's a crispy kind of melty banana? Do you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Banana and cheese. I've never had banana and cheese.
Yeah,
have you?
And toasted?
No, I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. I'm gonna have to give that a go, and I'll let you know. And I have a feeling I'm gonna say it'll wreck my head. Do you have an overstuffed closet? That's one thing that wrecks my head. It wrecks my head every single
fucking. I love when you talk dirty to me.
Speaking of,
it's the best pickup line I've ever heard.
You have an overstuffed closet. Would you like me to unstuff your closet? I can't fucking stand a clogged closet and the door being open all the time and stuff hanging on the door. And I am a culprit of it. It wrecks my fucking head every single day that I put my new socks, my wank socks on the door.
They've expanded twice in size. To absorb.
It really annoys me. Overstuffed closets. I don't know. It's just like I don't have that much clothes. You can see nearly every time we record this, I'm wearing the same jumper. So I don't.
Well, hang on. Just so our listeners know, he never wears any form of clothing on during this podcast, ever.
I'm wearing my birthday suit. Is that not close enough for you?
I think I'm gonna need to get a pair of socks now. Overstuffed closets.
Yeah. Look, it's not annoying your head. But I can pick one which I know wrecks your head, and I wrecked my head earlier on today. I had to get some fire logs over in Lidl to start a fire. Fire logs, for our American listeners, are these little kind of bagged things, fire lighter things. Anyway, I had to get some of them in Lidl, and I got one of those blue trolley things that you drag around, and it was like it wouldn't shut up or move properly with me, and I just felt like an idiot because it was so fucking loud. And then I had to put big bottles of water in it, which weighed it down even more, and it was like,
you've boiled notices, Steve. Can you not drink your tap water?
I don't drink tap water. That wrecks my head. It is absolutely vile. Taste like bleach.
Maybe
rotten.
That's for where
will
you
not
are,
drink it.
Maybe.
I just don't trust it. Why, do you drink tap water in Dublin?
Yeah.
Do you?
Of course.
That makes
we're not the third world.
That makes a lot of no, but it's just rotten though. You don't know what's in it. Okay, I know. I don't know what's in the bottled water, but at least it doesn't smell like a swimming pool.
And my water definitely here doesn't at all.
Really?
Maybe, okay. But I know. But in fairness, now in my parents' house, the water does taste very, very different. Just the water tastes different. I think down to pipes and locations and reservoirs and various different things. Anyway, so like a normal person, you can drink tap water from the taps here in Ireland, but John decides not to.
No, but we do have boiled water notice in Wexford an awful lot of the time. So I've just gotten used to it. And now
that's just for the baths you take. They're like, right, guys, if you've got a plan on having a bath, please jump into boiling water, clean yourselves properly, please.
I know, and we never do.
Irish stew. Jesus, that's what that's like.
Oh,
bits of sweet corn floating around in the water.
Oh my God, I just got flashbacks of coddle. Have you ever had coddle? For our American and everywhere else listeners, coddle is basically an Irish stew where instead of cooking sausages and rashers, they're put in boiling water. So it looks like dicks floating around in fucking vegetable soup. Big pink dicks in vegetable soup.
Does.
That's what coddle is. And I've never had it. It's probably delicious, but I just can't.
It's lovely, yeah.
It looks like
the fresh white bread,
uncooked, but they look
white
uncooked.
bread, butter.
I just can't get
stew
past
juice.
That. You may as well put bananas on a pizza. No. So you like coddle? No, wrecks my head.
I don't like the fatty bit of the rashers, but I like sausages and stew. I do like sausage in the stew.
Oh, you like the fatty bit on a rasher?
No, I don't. I said I hate the fatty bit in a rasher.
Oh, no,
a rasher
has to be crusty. Has to be crusty to eat.
A rasher
has to be as crusty as a wank sock.
Really? It has to be crunchy, does it? For you?
Absolutely. The grizzly.
Really? Okay. So no, really. So you'd have to do them in a pan rather than under the grill, or lash them under the grill.
No, I put them under the grill, but like I'm not on the high heat so that they're crisp up, but they're not overly cooked. But when they're, like there's nothing more unsatisfying when you get a sandwich with bacon in it or a burger with bacon in it, and it's like all floppy donkey dick. It's rotten. It's just gaggy. I can't.
So just to clarify, for the last
please clarify what I said.
We have spoken about sweet corn chits, period juice, dicks in stew.
Yeah.
Did I say wank sock?
You didn't say wank sock. No, wank
Wank
socks.
sock.
Yeah. Again, I still don't get the wank sock, but
I feel like we should go to school and give sex ed talks. Like, this is it.
I feel like we should not. There's absolutely no way.
I'm not allowed within half a mile or half a kilometer of a school anymore.
Oh, I don't even want to ask why, so I won't. Something
else that wrecks my head about the cooking stuff of coddle and stuff like that is when you have stuff and there's a load of liquid and you're going, that's fine, I'm going to walk away. You come back 2 minutes later, the liquid is gone, the bottom of the pan is burnt on the inside, and like, for fuck's sake, I was gone for like 2 minutes. There was about 7 liters of liquid in it. You go, and then maybe it's because I go for a shit and I'm gone for a half hour.
Yeah,
I cook all the time, every day. I cook every day.
Yeah, but like not in the microwave. We've had this conversation. The microwave cooking. Look,
I made my own Big Macs.
I know.
It's
great. Like,
look really good.
I'm the same when you're cooking a croissant. That's right. I don't say croissant. I say croissant, the way it should be said, because it's French. When you're cooking and they look lovely, they're nice and kind of getting golden brown. You're looking, I'll give it like 2 more minutes, and then you're past the point of lovely, kind of gooey, soft dough in the middle to Gandhi sandal. You know, it's like, fuck's sake. Why did I give it an extra 2 minutes? Wank sock, Gandhi sandal. Oh, sandals with socks. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Literally, no. Jesus. Literally, no. Jesus.
We are flying through the sessions.
It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna run out of stuff for like this
socks. Is Jesus Christ.
Sandals with socks, and they're always like weird colored socks, or weird colored white socks, which makes me think, is it a wank sock?
But do you know what's worse than sandals with socks? Do you ever see those socks that the individual toes can go into? It's just weird.
It's a glove.
They're made
a fucking glove. You put them on your hands. You fucking dope.
Right, that makes a lot of sense. A wank glove instead of a wank sock.
What, you stick 5 dicks in it? So when you go to get your fucking haircut and you're lying over a table, all the lads are standing around you with your dick in each finger.
Yeah, it's a brilliant idea. A wank glove rather than a wank sock. It makes so much more sense. Alan, we're going to make a fortune here.
Patent pending. Yeah.
Heavy patent pending.
Yeah. We better take the patent out before we release this.
Oh.
What would you call your wank glove? What would you call it?
Mary.
No, like the product name. The product name.
I don't know. I was trying to think of that.
Like the Wankatron or something.
No. It has to be something better than that. No.
The Wank Attack.
Like what? I don't know. Fantasy mittens or something.
Or
I don't know.
An intimate glover.
Oh, very good. Danny Glover. Danny with 2 eyes. Danny Glover. Oh yes, I'm loving it.
I preferred my intimate Glover. My Danny Glover. I think Danny seems Fanny Glover.
Yes, that's it.
Fanny Glover.
Patent pendant, Fanny Glover. Courtesy of Headwrecked. Oh, Alan, I think that's a better time than ever to leave that. That's been wonderful. I think we've absolutely flown through the topics tonight, and we had good emails tonight, and they were topical.
Yeah, thank you for
because we made them topical. Thanks to whoever, Mac, and who was it, Sean and Iowa and
Joe.
Joe, yeah, there was a bunch of you there. Thank you so much, and we love getting the emails.
Carl with a K.
Kark. Yeah, we love getting emails to the lads at headwreck.com.
Especially when it says your inbox is full. I'm like, oh yeah, fill my inbox.
Full. And look, everybody, it's crazy out there, so look after your wank socks. Alan, where can they hit us up with some more questions? Oh, and don't forget, on Spotify, you can submit your questions directly through Spotify if you're listening to these tracks. If you go to the track, it will ask you what's wrecking your head. You can put your answers in there by the old typey keyboard, and we get it here in head office at Headwrecked. There you go.
When you say head office, it's not really, but anyway.
So we get it in our inbox.
Yeah. So exactly. Follow us on our socials.
Yes, do.
Head_wrecked. Please like us. Please comment. Please follow us. We're begging.
Rate, review.
Because it does help.
Yes, and we love you all over the world. Alan, you've been wonderful. Love you. Bye. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.